I'm Sam, and this is Samazingtravels. Right after Christmas, Alex and I took our vacation to Cleveland, Ohio, and Chicago, Illinois. The former is because my dad has a house there, and he's been raving about Cleveland, so, I had to go check it out. Why not? I mean, it's amazing, must travel, must conquer all places. Cleveland was not that bad, actually. There was quite a lot of things to do. We ate a lot of good food. Oh, also, LeBron. He's basically Cleveland. Then we went to Chicago, which was just phenomenal. We went with Catherine and Mark, good friends of ours. We saw an improv show, we celebrated the New Year in Chicago, we freezed our asses off, but it was 1,000,000,000% worth it. And you will see all of that cold but funness here in the week in review. Got on this tiny plane to go to Cleveland and only had like 2 seats on each side. Pretty small, but we made it. Alex doesn't look worried at all, does he? So here we are. We made it to Cleveland alive and well.
Great. Great.
It's cold.
Yeah, like there was a little kid in a t-shirt. I'm like, t-shirt? That ain't right.
Nothing was open on Christmas Day except this Thai place, which is actually pretty delicious. And here's a little bit of downtown Lakewood. I just want a quick picture with him on the railroad. Okay. I want to walk down the railroad one day, like go camping on the railroad. Like, look how cool it is. It just reminds me of like the 1800s or like, moonshine times. I don't know. Like America. The first transcontinental railroad. On our walk to the park, we came across this really cute old schoolhouse, the oldest schoolhouse in Cleveland, built in the early 1800s. And here we are. And this is a lake.
What lake is it, Davis?
The big lake. Lake Erie.
Good. It's a test.
I'm riding with no hands. Look, Mom, no hands. Now I'm going to do something Alex highly doesn't like because he thinks this is for the children, reserved for the children. But awesome parks are also for children at heart, like me. That's wet, I'm definitely not sliding on it. Running towards my next adventure, where will it be? Where shall I go? Oh, I found a tower. Where is my handsome prince? I don't know. Perhaps he'll come for me one day.
Now he's gone.
Maybe if I stand on my balcony instead, you can see me better. If you ever find this video, please come for me. I'm at the fort.
Don't come. I'm already here.
You see, I told you he'd come. Want to be my passenger? Wait a second. What am I doing? It's a right-hand driven car, which means I must be in England.
Or somewhere else where they have
Or
right
Japan,
hand.
but I'm not. Or Australia, but I'm not. I'm in England, where it originated. I've got kind of a wonky steering wheel. On our walk back, a really nicely Christmas decorated house, and this is downtown Cleveland. That's East 4th Street, I believe, with some restaurants we're about to eat at.
Batteries.
Typical bangers and mash, delish.
Who's behind us?
LeBron.
Proudly displayed in downtown, a ginormous picture of LeBron, Alex copying it, and this is a nice view of downtown Cleveland from atop a garage, like a parking garage. It was actually pretty cool. Hi, Cleveland, Ohio, one of the 50 states. Progressive Field, baseball, Quicken Loan Stadium, basketball, right across the street from each other.
What's on the ground there?
I was sacrificing to take a cool Instagram photo of you.
So, and now why don't you just get up?
I have a bad hand. My dad and I making best of the situation and taking pictures while I'm down there, of course. So here's more of downtown Cleveland. The architecture is actually really nice, old style. I feel like it kind of has a Chicago feel on some buildings. It has like the fire escapes and the old, I don't know, architecture like that, like industrial look. That's East 4th Street again. We're walking down this really nice street, bars, restaurants, just very, very cutesy. Whoa! Time for Walmart fun with lightsabers and funny noise-making things, and don't poke my eye out.
What's so funny?
Looking fresh there, Pop. Take a step back. Let me see a little spin there. At the Cleveland Museum of Art, which actually is one of the best in the country. It's free to get in. These are some Van Goghs that you're looking at. Really cool. Also see some Matisse, which is what you're looking at now. I really like those photos. I mean, paintings, sorry. And this is a Picasso. Really epic. Had some cool pieces. An Andy Warhol.
Hansa Import House.
And what do they give here in Hansa Import House?
A lot of German stuff.
German stuff?
German stuff.
Can you please show me an example of some German stuff that they
Yes,
have?
German stuff. Zuckerrübensirup.
Mostly German, other stuff as well.
No Berliner here.
Berliner, but they have Maggi, which you're excited about.
Oh yes. Let me show you.
Oh,
Oh, you're such a fool!
come back! In a very adorable town called Sugar Falls, which is just outside of Cleveland. Very cutesy stuff. It's an old town. They decorate very nicely for Christmas, and it's cold. I think he's freezing in front of us. Holy shit! It's God! Some more views of Sugar Falls. You see how cutesy it is? I mean, absolutely adorable and beautifully decorated. Now, time for some happy hour.
That is strong. It's not so much that it's strong, it's a
Apparently, I
taste.
can't handle the
Dirty martini.
dirty and stuffed martini. What happens if if I get it?
Her night's gonna be over.
Honestly, I switched it out. It was disgusting. I only ate the olives and that's it. This is a park in Lakewood, really nice on the edge of Lake Erie, and you can also see downtown Cleveland from there. So I climbed down to the rocks, to get close to the water because that's just how I am. And Alex was worried because he thought I would fall in. And now we're at the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, which is basically the only thing in that town. But it was awesome. It was interactive. You look at these old football pads. They had really awesome memorabilia in there. Miami Dolphins were perfect. My new only teams ever. Go Dolphins. Tim Tebow has a record as well, so he's in there. And we designed our own Super Bowl ring, hopefully for next year. Miami Dolphins. Go Dolphins.
You want some cheese?
Chicago road trip time, and yeah, we're singing, Catherine and I. We're singing a lot, actually.
Oh my god!
Fantasy baby. Mariah for life, bro.
From the hidden pine trees of the forest, taste the unsweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they were.
Yes, as we rolled into Chicago, Pocahontas' Colors of the Wind came on and it was perfect. This is the inside of the Airbnb we're staying at, bedroom 1. Kitchen, very nice, sleek, modern. This is our living room, and we even had a balcony with an epic view. As you can see, we're, I think, in the Midtown area, and there was snow.
It's cool. Snowball fight.
I want to touch it. This is the bedroom where Alex and I slept. There was a cool view of the city, and now we are walking to a bar. I can't quite remember. So that's a chocolate factory we clearly have to go to because it smells like a melting Hershey's right now. Super yummy. Yes, we were on our way to the signature room in the John Hancock building, which is on the 95th floor. This is a little bit of the Majestic Mile, I believe it's called. And here we are at the top of the John Hancock building. Really amazing view, better than the one from the Willis Tower. The drinks are pricey up there. We paid like $15 for a cocktail, but you don't have to pay to get up there, so it was totally worth it. Now we're eating because we drank before we ate, and this is a place called The Little Goat. Great beers, great food, totally recommend it.
It's 28.
28, feels like 19, and it's snowing a little bit. We're walking home from our bar experience.
Oh yeah, we make it right, we make a left.
Catherine's the leader because, well, look at that walk.
I mean, like, if it was up to me, we'd be running. So don't even.
True.
At the beach.
With these beautiful skyscrapers in the background, as you can see. Millennium Park, Chicago. And I think we're liking this place pretty far. We passed through Chicago's theater district in order to get to the Chicago Art Institute, which is one of the best in the world. And we had this really famous paintings. Do you guys recognize that one? Yeah, that one was like, duh. Alex identified these paintings as Monet. Pretty impressive, I would say. You don't think you're impressed?
No. I think you're a fool for not knowing.
My annual viejo of this year. I don't skip a year. Chicago, we're probably going to burn it in the street or on the balcony out there. We'll see how it goes. Constructing and burning the Año Viejo on New Year's Day brings a lot of luck for the coming year. For New Year's Eve, we went to the CIC Theater where we saw 2 improv shows and had an open bar. It was amazing.
You know what? I'm gonna go in the living room and put on a TV show. What TV show?
Did I mention Catherine and I actually participated in 2 of these little sketches?
Man. Smells.
So
Rancid.
Right?
After the show, it was time to gear up for New Year's Day, which was just right around the corner. Alex chilling in the back of the empty theater. Only a few minutes remain in 2015. What do you feel?
I feel like I'm not a doctor, but I'm about to be a doctor.
Okay, look, he feels like photobombing other people's pictures.
Captain, how do you feel?
And she's like, nah, I'm not married to the guy.
1 minute! Are you guys ready?
yeah, put my alcohol over here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the clock struck 12, this happened, a proposal. We were actually talking to those people before, and of course, the night ended in a dance party on stage. What's up?
Doing something which I presume is illegal. I don't know though. I'm burning a
Hey, Paulo.
I'm burning what's called a Año Viejo, which is basically old year in Spanish.
Is it illegal to burn things on the street? I don't think so, right? We totally had a bucket of water nearby for safety.
I don't know if this is legal or not, but it's my tradition since I was like little, so I don't care. I'm gonna do it. And there he is, Pablo. We're gonna burn him. The fire is gonna be amazing. That car's coming back, so we're gonna wait till it's gone. And then you're gonna see some fire, so just get ready.
He wasn't easy to light, but once it struck, well, that was awesome.
It feels nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels very nice.
Because it's fucking freezing in Chicago.
The Año Viejo burned nice and evenly, and well, that means we're going to have awesome luck for next year. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is the oldest church in Chicago, and it survived the Great Fire of 1871. Now we are at Giordano's Pizza, about to dig into some deep dish. Look at that deliciousness. Oh.
Delicious or what?
Oh, yeah.
We are in Wrigleyville to grab some drinks before dinner, and we saw the Chicago Cubs stadium, which is pretty sweet. Now we're in Andersonville at Hopleaf. That's Mark, as you all know.
Too bad it's Belgium.
Why do they all know? Don't post that other one.
I won't.
You should all know.
Belgian restaurant. Catherine is looking at her plate like, really? This is all you're giving me? Mine was delicious, though. Mussels and some garlicky sauce with frites, potatoes. Oh, God. For some reason, there was a sign of Miami, and oh, my God, delicious in there. Now we're on our way, walking down Andersonville to find something that's quite odd for the weather. But, you know, everyone was into it, and I was like, let's do this thing then.
I just want to point out that we're looking for ice cream or froyo, and it's fucking 18 degrees outside.
A fantastic Saturday morning. Look at the blue skies. It was cold, but it was just brilliant out there, and we're on our way to Soldier Field.
Everybody watch the crunch.
Alice got sidetracked from the crunch, and then all of a sudden this happened. Oh.
I've been attacked! I just wanted you to see the crunch. Do the crunch. It's a fantastically beautiful day in Chicago right now. That's the skyline. Look at these red trees. I mean, lining this with snow and everything. Really nice. Just beautiful.
We walked like 15 miles that day. It was so pretty out there. Incredible.
Now we're about to walk through something called
A bridge. A tunnel under a bridge.
Okay. What a smart ass. But he's right. Anyway, here we are on museum campus. You get an awesome view of the skyline from the planetarium. I mean, look at that. Day or night, absolutely phenomenal.
And it's a video.
No joke, happened like 10 times trying to take pictures. Now we're at Soldier Field. Couldn't get inside, but this is the oldest stadium in the NFL, and it's also the third smallest. Very, very cool. Unfortunately, like I said, couldn't get inside, but walking the outside was good enough. On our way to the Willis Tower, but there was a huge line, so we're like, nah, let's skip it. Walked around a little bit more, got to see the architecture of Chicago, which is fantastic. And it's a very well laid out city, and I absolutely love it. The improv scene is so cool. If it wasn't so freezing, I might be able to actually live there. But here's a cool courtyard. See a lot of the architecture again, and of course the NBC building. What? Gotta rep it. Work there. And now we're in Old Town because we're about to see a stand-up comedy show, which Alex got me tickets for Christmas at Zany's, and it was epic. Unfortunately, we couldn't record in there.
Funny.
Real funny.
Yeah.
Sadly, it was our last night in Chicago, but we had an amazing time, and this was our last brunch. But chicken and waffles, pork belly, eggs Benedict, delish.